Tell us a bit about sort of the ages and the way in which youngsters develop, because we hear about age bias. Can you just explain what that means?
So in the UK, our football, or in England, certainly football is organised on an academic year, so a school year basis. So your oldest kids are those that are born obviously in September, October, and football is organised on that basis. Mm-hmm. If you look at the dates of birth of English players in the Premier League who are playing at the top level and in the Championship, let's say, a major proportion of them will have been born in September, October, November, first quarter. So we think, well, why is that? Is that just, our winter babies or autumn babies? Why should they be better footballers? And of course, they're not necessarily. But what happens is at the very young ages, you're going to watch kids who are 6, 7, and 8, like the best talents often get picked up. If you're looking at a kid who was born in September, comparing him to a kid that was born in August, they're playing in the same team. But there's a big chunk of their lives different between them. The September one is likely to be much more mature physically, maybe emotionally as well. Not always, but often. And so that's a big advantage. So they get picked out at the very young ages. Then they get the coaching and the development and so on. So it then reinforces itself, and they are in the majority as they get older. It begins to even itself out as you go through the years. And the younger ones who survive, who get in the game and survive in the game, proportionately do better, funnily enough, down the line. And this applies, like in Europe, they do it on a calendar year basis. And the same applies there. First 3 months of the year, it's an advantage. It's arguably an advantage academically as well. It's not just in relation to football or all sports. It applies across the board because you've got 12 months is a big span in a kid's life when they're very young. So there's a lot of differences. So clubs are aware of this, scouts should be aware of it. But of course, when you're watching the kid at grassroots, you don't know when their birthday is. You don't know, that one's a July one. When's Miles' birthday?
September.
Oh, there you go. So
I planned it that way.
Well, there you go. So he's off to a good start there anyway.
You just said it all matches up, evens up later on.
It does down the line.
See what happens.
Yeah.